We are in girl heaven.
Don't tell anyone. Oh, coconut cream soap.
Green Living expert Kristin Skarie is joining us, always with such cool ideas. Today talking about buying local. And sometimes you think, well, I can't always get the products I want local, but this stuff, if you could smell it, you would want it. Trust me.
Oh my gosh, lavender soap or that lavender lotion, please help us out because we're going nuts over here. What is this? Oh, this is great stuff. Well, I did some local shopping this weekend at the Moosebury Soap Company, at Hart's Local Grocers, and then I also went up to the Simply New York store. And buying local is good in so many ways. They call it the triple bottom line, so people, planet, profit, but good for, from a social perspective, it keeps communities unique. People are able to get to know the owners, and the owners get to know you. Great for the planet. Often local businesses will be using existing facilities, not creating something new, and things are coming from a smaller radius, so there's not as much traffic or use of the roads. And then also just great for the economy. Usually the stat is about 3 times the amount of money stays in the community when you're buying local versus buying at a chain. And you do the best you can. You can't buy everything local. Sometimes there is a higher cost associated with buying something local. But for me, it's the benefit of appreciating. I met all of these people. So Mary from the Moosebury Soap Company. I met Bob, who makes Luke's garlic scapes, and he doesn't make the scapes, grows the scapes. And Paul from Guglielmo's Sauce. Yeah, we know him. And Joe from Saratoga Chips. Also Debbie from Hayden Valley Farm. So
there's a name behind the product.
It gives there's a personality to the product, and higher appreciation. And there are almost 2 million small businesses in New York. I think it's 1,799,932.
Oh.
And about a third of those have employees, and the other 2/3 are solo entrepreneurs. You know, so we're fortunately in a state that fosters that promotes that. And we know how important entrepreneurs are to the economy. We know that, especially here locally, where, you know. So you got these here local, you bought them in Rochester, right? Yes. Okay. Fairport, Hart's Market, if you haven't, local grocers, fabulous backstory there. It was part of the Rochester history in the late 1800s, was started by Alfred Hart. And by the 1940s, there were 100 Hart stores in town, so I didn't know any of that history. And then once a month, they have a local vendor market. So that's where I met all of these folks. And there were samples. I ate lunch at Hart's.
Yeah.
So it was exciting.
Was there one product that you bought that you thought, I can't believe this is made locally? I didn't know this.
Who would have known? I think it got me thinking about the sauce. So the scope of things is always overwhelming to me. So I don't usually think deeply about spaghetti sauce when I'm processing it in my home. I've made it, but I think the scope of things is always fascinating to me. That a product that is showing up on my dinner table, the backstory for one, but the number of tomatoes and the people involved and so I think that was part of it. Maybe that seems
makes you more mindful of
definitely
what you're eating and what you're using in your home, right?
Made in New York store is so cool. Up Culver Road in Irondequoit, and they really know. You pick up something and they're like, oh, well, that's from, and they'll tell you about the artist often, or they made the people who make it, and from what part of New York it's from.
Yes, exciting.
We like to go there for a lot of our Christmas presents.
This is all part of your effort, of course, to live within your means and have a year of nothing new, right? Yes. You started that again earlier this year, right?
Yes, so I started another year of nothing new. Okay. So I have different boundaries this time, but really focusing on living in a more, I think, simple way and decluttering all aspects of my life, my time, my money, my energy.
Well, we're so happy that you share some of your time with us.
I'm grateful as well.
Kristin.
Thank you.
By the way, this Mooseberry Vanilla Bean Moisturizing Exfoliate and Purify Skin Soap. Oh my God.
I'll let them do their thing.